Yeah.
Alright, hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Risk, and I am about to bring you the game between EnVyUs Academy and Outlaws, of course, in the Hellcase Cup 6. Hello and thank you for joining me today. If you have any feedback whatsoever, you can just type it in chat. I got that open as well. And yeah, it's going to be interesting. We have the knife round. We'll be going live any second now. And then we're going to see these two teams battle it out on cobblestone. That's going to be the case here. Definitely looking forward into this one. So let's see how it's going to play out. Both teams, of course, recently had some ups and downs. We did see Outlaws take a very close game against EPG the other day, 16-14. EnVyUs Academy has had their ups and downs as well, losing to iGame and just in general, just the wins here, losses here, all around the same area of teams. So it's not like they've had any crazy upsets, in my opinion. But now, going into the game, two very equal teams, in my opinion. So interested to see how this one is going to play out. Knife round coming in. Let's have a look how this one is going to play out. Of course, Cobblestone, one of those maps where some teams actually like to take the T side to get an early momentum start. Usually teams want to get on that CT side to start things off, but I've seen teams go for that T side early on if you win the knife round and just go straight down, balls out, balls to the wall, quick pushes to try and intimidate your opposition. EnVyUs will win that knife round, and I'll decide where to start. See where they're going to go. They're going to stay on that CT side. So time to the Outlaws boys to show us what they got execute-wise on that T side. And usually something that you always end up seeing as a point of contention here in Cobblestone is how you handle drop control, both as a terrorist and a counter-terrorist. CTs, you have to kind of gamble on it. Some situations, if the terrorists have a lot of utility, there's not a lot of things you can do in order to keep control of that room. And then you have to play around it differently and maybe have two players because there are two choke points in and out. So you have to play those two instead of just having one player in there. Terrorists, of course, have a bunch of ways that they can utilize that kind of part of the map. So far, it's not looking like drop control is the name of the game for this one. To me, this is looking like a split A play, as Haji takes down the first man that was Spelland towards long B. And now they rotate back towards that B-bomb site. Jax is hiding in the back of this corner right here. You can see Haji holding close to the wall. Haji definitely going to be the first one, but then Jax coming in the after party. Surely going to take at least one frag. Takes one, goes for the other. Haji helps him out, and that's a nice CT hold from EnVyUs Academy. And there we go, boys. I am just going to switch it quickly over to the white screen. Gotta fix a setting in console. Don't want to show you guys the password, of course. And we should be back into the game. As we usually do see, force up on T side. Some utility behind it as well. 3 C's at 75s. Desert Eagle definitely in the hand of ships. It can do a lot of damage on that CT side. Two MP9s, not Mac 10s. 2 MP45s and VKL on that M4 silenced. Setting up towards long A matrix play from that T side, and that's going to be up to Haji and Lambert to hold that But they have rotated back after initial map control. Not giving it away. Allowing these terrorists to get closer in. Do give them control of that middle room. But already now, 3 CT players stacked on that A bomb site. One that can rotate really fast. We do see Petit Scale in that position where he can just quickly rotate into that door. Here we go, push coming in. Jax, MP9 close range mid, will take down one. Haji onto that long position as well. Bobble will get one frag down, and now Petit Scale coming in. And there we go. Pretty easy mop-up, only losing one player. And that's the MP9 gone away. And 2-0. Not really a lot coming out for X-Outlaws there. I'm kind of curious on the way that they used their smokes and flashbangs in that round, because it didn't really look like the CTs were that much affected by it. Usually when you have an execute towards that A bomb site, you want to force the CTs out of the positions using the smokes and using the flashbangs to, if they're out in the open, then make sure that they can't really take that first opening duel. Of course, we saw one player getting flashed from that mid with the MP9 in hand, but that was pretty much all of it. Another push coming in now. UMP45, Jax takes down his teammate and will go down on HP, so he'll not get any kills in that round apart from the one on his mate, and that's a terrible one. And Jax just having fun in the chat as 2 players are remaining. Oh, that's an unfortunate grenade. Spell on 2 HP, Nikki on 28, and I can guarantee you that this game is not a rerun. I am on the Go TV right now. This game was postponed to this date, which is why it's being played today. So let's see how they can make this work. VKL is going to be the one to receive. Looks away in just the wrong time. But they haven't pushed in yet. They decided not to go for that long push. Now they're going for that drop control. Spots one, takes him out. And now it's all on Nikki. Also taken out. VKL pixel perfect. And just a public service. Won't really have time to answer questions in chat. You can DM me on Twitter or ask me on Twitter if you want anything. I can definitely answer you there. But of course, I'm not here to talk about my life here on this stream. I'm here to talk about the game. So if you have any questions, do put that on Twitter. I'm at RishGG. And let's get back into the game. Full buy coming in from X-Outlaws. 2 men spread out defensively towards that mid. The rest towards that B bomb site. Standard boost coming up, and then drop room control probably coming in. So right now, set up very defensively. The Outlaws guys. Nice. There we go. That's the map. Bubble and Nikki will be rotating towards that B bomb side, and we will see the B split. 2 long and drop room. So right now we have VKL playing this outside drop room, and Petit Scale playing outside the other part of drop room. So what I talked about, those 2 choke points that are very, very important to hold. So technically they're playing 4 players on this B bomb side at this moment, with VKL being this like late round rotator that can rotate in. He's holding the drop room right now. The terrorists are kind of locked in every sense of the word. They can't really do much apart from slowly push in, and now the push comes out, but double frag coming in for the CTs, and they're just holding this one. There's nothing that Outlaws can do, or X-Outlaws can do. And it's not looking good for them. Very nice CT hold. Good stuff from EnVyUs Academy on this CT side so far. Jax on 6 kills, Haji on 8 kills. And they are doing a great job of holding down the fort. Pistols coming in now. Four outlaws. Let's see where they want to take this. Still again, as the round before, you do have Bubble and Nikki. Two of the players here focus towards middle just to hold any aggressive plays coming in from the CTs. And after some time, they will probably rotate into this position and join the rest of the team and do that B split. Right now, Bubbles looking towards maybe faking towards that A bomb site, which could be the plan. But they're trying to take drop control now. 1 for 2 trade. Coming in with the C-set 75, so 2 for 2. Not a bad shout, at least, for those terrorists. VKL is not hitting anything towards that long area. Bomb being picked up. That's Punishers. Of course, Bubble, very talented individual in the game of Counter-Strike. I know there's one drop room, but they're aiming to have taken this 8 bomb site. So this has turned into a great round for the ex-Outlaws boys. That's all on Lambert. He's in a 1v3. Knows one of them is towards this opposite bomb site. So the plan is probably here. Go get that frag and then save the AWP. Oh, that's unfortunate. 14 HP. And now they know exactly where he is. They're going to push him from the other angle. He has great timing, though, to come into the AWP position. And now, Bubble on that bomb site. If he gets him, he actually has a chance. But Bubble will take him out. Four to 1. Economy of EnVyUs is looking wonky. Hadji, of course, with that many kills, has money, but they're just going to drop around some pistols because they don't want to make a force buy happen. They want to make sure that when they buy, they get a really good one. And this time around, it will just be the pistols. Pistols dropped. Everyone with a lot of economy behind them, as you can see here. Actually, Lambert is 1750, while the rest of the team has good economy behind them. Which is kind of strange to me, but, well, that's their choice. Punisher gets that first one. That's nade towards long. And not much happening. VKL trying to go for the frag here. Will it take out Nikki? Yes, he will. These deagles are just pixel perfect. I love to see it. Now 3 team members getting towards that mid, and VKL, will they count him in again? We're going to switch it back. He's been spotted out, takes another one. Desert Eagle in play. 2 headshots so far. Can he make it a third? He will make it a third and a fourth. 4 kills from VKL just with the deagle. And Lambert with the last one, and that's how you do it. Ladies and gentlemen, Desert Eagle, body armor, nothing else behind it. 4 kills. The first 2, magnificent. The last 2, okay as well. And that's insanity coming out of EnVyUs Academy. That right there, 5 to 1, and that's an pause coming in for ex-Outlaws. And 5 to 1. Tactical pause coming in from ex-Outlaws. It's actually a really irritating thing, like the name ex-Outlaws. Because you don't want to say Outlaws, because obviously the team is not with the organization anymore, so you don't want to give the organization the free PR. But it's also just a terrible name. Usually you just see teams picking a temporary name, like Undefined is a very popular temporary name in Denmark. I'm pretty sure some sites are signed up as TBA, but that's also just a terrible temporary name, because that could just be someone not really wanting to do a graphic and just putting TBA in it. I'd love them to see just like Bulgarian Lions or some like middle name. Just gonna call them the Bulgarians from now on. And it's because they're from Bulgaria. We love them. Hadji, double frag coming in. Fans proving a bit too strong. Triple frag for Hadji. Niki coming in from the back though. Nade coming in close to Niki's position. 66 HP. No spell and is close by to his right as well. But Niki just coming in with the edge. And Jax finishing it off. Triple kill from Hadji. Double kill from Jax. And ex-Outlaws. Done did it again. The Bulgarians. Now in a position where one of them has to save for an AWP, I guess. That could be Bubble. Or Niki for that matter. It will probably be Niki since Bubble just bought a Desert Eagle. So Niki with 3k. The rest of the team around 2k mark. So they can buy in the next round. But still, they have been plagued by the fact that so many of their rounds have been with pistols. They won one of them, but it's just so hard if you keep losing your buy rounds as well. So map control being given away to the terrorist. Long A or Matrix, if you will, is completely up for grabs. But already now, once again, we see this. 3 CT players towards that B bomb site. They're ready for it. As soon as they don't see any activity towards the long or they don't hear anything towards drop room, they just instantly rotate 3 players towards that A bomb site, and it's just working out. It's only pistols, of course, but the theory behind what they're doing is perfect. EnVyUs 7-1. DKL 11 frags. Hadji 11 frags. Great game from both of those so far. Actually, I do think that the TBA is the name that they're actually called. Can we get a vote going for if they should be called TBA or something a bit cooler, like Bulgarian Lions or Bulgarian Dream Team? TBA just seems like such a lazy name, and to be honest, in my opinion, it doesn't really fit the team. First frag coming in from Lambert. That's Niki going down. This is the buy round coming in from ex-Outlaws. So they need to get something on the board. DKL boosted position, double frag coming in. This has been a perfect round. Perfect round for EnVyUs Academy. And yeah, the boys from Bulgaria. I know the new organization and new name is to be announced, but right about now I would like to see them announce something else, because it's not working out. It's just not going their way whatsoever in this game. 8-1. Don't really need to say much else. Four smokes. Could definitely be setting something up here. Big CT stack in the beginning towards that B bomb site. 4 players and the 5th very close by. Now VKL rotating back. Very nice headshot onto Hadji. Smoke coming in. Plan towards Bubble's position so they can kind of block it off. Technically, they can take control over long B now. Nice shot from Lambert. Backup is ready. His teammate is there. That's VKL once again. Lining smokes up. This is, let's see what Punisher wants with this one. I'm not very good at smokes on cobblestone, so I'm kind of curious if this is just a... Yeah, okay. It's just a very advanced version of the CT door smoke. And we are stuck in the smoke thanks to GoTV Box. Awesome. Lambert double kill. DKL gets another one. Niki, last man standing with the CT 75. Will die any second now, and he goes down. Nine to 1 is the scoreline. Full utility on that T side. They need to get it going now. They need to get something on the board. It's going to be so hard for them to come back into this game because EnVyUs, they haven't really showed much of a struggle with anything thrown at them so far. I'm going to try and go for a quick B play, but it looks disjointed. One player pushing out alone. Flashing down towards Popdog drop room. This is actually working out. I feel like Patiskel should have had that frag. Luckily for him, his teammates coming in with the backup. So now it's 3v3. Still winnable, though, for X-Outlaws. But look at this. Going to switch over from GoTV. Bubble is on the flank. If he gets a frag onto Lambert, as it's probably called in French. My French pronunciation is terrible, by the way. Then this could work out. Haji, now 1v3. This is very doable. Does have a kit, but I see the economy. Still a couple rounds to go, so I feel like he could go for this. I feel like he should go for this, but he is playing very conservative style here. So what he's now playing for is saving that weapon, potentially go for a couple of exits, which is of course fair enough. It's always a smart decision to go for those exits to make sure you bring a weapon into the next round. But we're looking at round number 11 coming up. All of these players around 8k. Of course, if they kept losing rounds from now on, they would be in money trouble, but yeah. So let's see. Outlaws, Bulgarians now getting around another round on that scoreboard. Maybe that'll spur them on to do better things in this game. Definitely need Spellan to get him started up. Punisher as well, only on 2 frags, both of them. Bubble, one of my favorite players on this team. He's on 5, but he's on 5 to 9, so it has been rather rough for him so far. We need to see more from him. Once again, their standard setup. This time Bubble is on the B team, while Ships is holding the push middle together with Nikki. And then in a little bit of time, they're going to rotate and do that B split again. I'm looking at Spellan so far. He's been spawning down towards drop room. Hasn't seen anything yet. And here comes the smokes towards the window. Flash towards close position, and Spellan is now trying to slowly but surely take over this room, so that when the push comes from his teammate, he knows, okay, there's no one's going to be in here. I know there might be people on the 2 choke points outside of this room, but I'm going to have the room. And that way they can explode the 2 choke points, and that's kind of the plan here. While also taking advantage of long B control. Noise coming in from drop room, the team pushes towards long at the same time. Really nice timing here from the Bulgarians, but Hachi's doing such good work. He's just standing in that corner. Finally, will be taken out, but his scale is there. Takes the head off Spellan, and now 2v2. One close range will be shut down. VKL with another frag, double frag from VKL. And a close round, but no cigar for the Bulgarians. Money not looking good. They're going to have to force this one. Definitely going to have to force this one. Sees at 75s. Some utility behind it. A few rifles, but definitely not a good buy on that CT side. They still got money to spare. If they lose this, 3 of them will be in money trouble, but they'll still be able to get a buy going with UMP 45s if they want to. So it's not the end of the world for them. But if they win this, the Bulgarians will be completely out of money and out of luck. Hachi, first one. Ships goes down. Jax taking position towards long. Spot 1, spots 2. Takes down both of them. And perfect round for EnVyUs Academy. Does not even lose a single member to the triple rifle and 2C set buy coming in from Outlaws. And they are now in a position where they can buy nothing whatsoever on that Bulgarian side. Potentially a P250. Potentially a flashbang. But that is all. If they invest more than that, they won't be able to buy in that next round or get a good buy in the next round. So 1 P250 is all that's purchased 2 50-50s, I say, 3 50-50s. God damn it. Commentator's curse, of course. Nate from drop room coming in, doing almost no damage, but still keeping the terrorist away. Spellan is a bit afraid of jumping in. Jack is actually very close by, but he will take down Spellan. That was a bit too dangerous for my liking. I don't like playing that position so close. But when you're at this point, you have so much self-confidence, I can kind of understand it. You kind of feel like it doesn't matter where you go, you just run through your position. And that can be good sometimes in a CS game to have that much confidence, because your position will just feel like there's nothing to do. Wherever they go, they just get wrecked. (12-2), and it's looking very one-sided. Ex-Outlaws, last round of the first half. They need to get those 3 on the board. They need to get that pistol now. If they don't get those 2 things, I'm pretty sure the game is over. But a game of CS is never over until you reach that magical round number 16. Anything can happen. Looks like a B push once again. 3 CT players here. Petit scale towards that drop room. Smokes it off for his teammate. Lambert is now going to be holding from the window position, which is actually rather odd with an AWP, but he makes it work nonetheless. Spots another, or here's another one close by. Has to rotate in, and now it's VKL to hold the window, but nothing's there. Bomb is pushing out. Nice shot from Lambert though. 2 players remaining. Bomb will go down, but it doesn't really matter at this point. It's 1v4 for Punisher. They know exactly where he is. He's going to take one though. Not the second one. Haji shuts him down, and what a half this has been for Haji. 20 frags. 5 deaths. 18 frags. 3 deaths coming in for VKL as well. Great half for both of those guys. And 13-2 for EnVyUs Academy. Of course, the team that, if I'm not mistaken, the team that lost Cirque to NRG. And you can clearly see that something is missing here. We saw problems against EPG yesterday as well. But yeah, this is not looking good whatsoever. Because you have players like Bobble who, in my opinion, are very, very good individually and can play up with some very, very strong teams, but it's just not looking good whatsoever. It's not looking coordinated. And when nothing is coordinated, no one looks good. I think this is actually a game for the playoff, if I'm not mistaken. If EnVyUs wins this, they do go to the playoffs for this tournament. Ex-Outlaws probably had a chance of going to the playoffs if they win this and someone else loses. So seeing 2 teams that are rather up on the scoreboard in this tournament just have such a big skill difference between them, it's actually quite insane. We're in the pistol round by now. A lot of utility on that T side. 2 smokes, 4 flashbangs. Usually we only see 2 flashbangs and 1 smoke, or just a full-on Glock train. And nothing on that CT side to counter it. No counter smokes, no counter flashbangs, no kits. Long control has already been given up. Excuse me. And Nicky flashed it towards long. That's a fake coming in from Lambie, or Lambert, if you will. With smokes and flashes going down, and it's actually working. They have got 4 players on that B bomb side. The rotations are coming out because they know this is not going to be a B hit, but already now, as you can see on the minimap to the top left, terrorist side, or terrorist control over that bomb side completely. VKL close range in that murder hole, taps a few shots, and just goes into a more defensive position. If he can take down ships here, I think this round is won, because now he has 2 behind him on that door. They know where he is, but he can just bait so much out, and there's just no chance. He's not even going to be taken out. VKL. Triple frag, 14-2. Open and shot case. 21-3 for VKL. Definitely not going to be looking good on his stats. This one. CSET 75s, 5.7s coming in. Outlaws investing everything, as they should in this round. And yeah, I kind of felt like this was going to be a close game with a slight advantage for EnVyUs Academy, but it turned out it was not just a slight advantage, it was a huge advantage. Ex-Outlaws just did not look good. Have not looked good. They still have a chance of turning it around, but it is a very slim one. Two Mac-10s on that T side, and they know they have plenty of time to take that map control to take down aggressive positions, as we just saw Jax pre-firing there with that pop flash. It's always nice if you're in a situation where you have more utility than your opponent and you know they can play close range CZ 75 to just use those pop flashes to clear every single angle out and take map control and then do an execute, because you have plenty of time, you have plenty of utility, and you don't want to get caught by something stupid like that. Irony. Opens up towards that other bomb site. We do see one CT in the back of them. Punisher has a chance. Takes down one. Bomb is still coming behind him. Ships with one as well. This could actually happen. VKL. Gonna take another one out. VKL is playing out of his mind right now. B-bombs has been taken. Hachi needs to play close range door right now. And this round is won, I think. If he plays close range door, they can only go through drop zone. But drop zone will take such a long time. VKL even jumps in it just to check it. Just to save some time. And that bomb will go down. So now all VKL has to do is check long and drop room, and Haji will hold that door. And I don't think they can throw this away. I say that. And Haji misses a bunch of bullets. VKL now. Spots them, but he was flashed, so that doesn't work out. And they do make this round work. Ex-Outlaws. I didn't think it was actually possible. When you have someone playing close door with a Mac-10, you should be able to win that 1v1 duel. And then in the end, 1v1, you have a weapons advantage, you have the bomb down, should be able to win that as well. But with Hachi not hitting those shots, it's very hard to win it 1v2. That's just how it is. Full spy. For the T side, Petit skill with dual elites. A weapon that has just been taken a bit down in cost in that last update. So I'm going to stick with him for a bit, see how he's doing. They're actually going to take down ships close range, utilizing that smoke, and Hachi's far too pushed up in that position. There's no one with him. Any damage coming in. Good damage from Lambert. Another one on the site. Petit doing good work, but it's just not paying off in the end. Another round will go to the Bulgarians. And now, EnVyUs Academy, they're going to have a full eco round. Petit could go ahead and buy a CZ 75 if he wanted, but otherwise from that, I don't think anyone else in the team is interested in investing. Spellan, aggressive peeking on that smoke. And just waiting patiently here in EnVyUs Academy for that beat setup. It's a very common default to just have that wait middle going on, but CZ 75 from Jax takes down the first one. That's Punisher gone down. Right now, I would actually like to see them rotate back and just go for full B push. They're making Outlaws think. They're making ex-Outlaws think that this might be the case. So, gotta go down, drop room. They have drop room control. Maybe leave one player here to make a lot of noise and then let the rest rotate. Or maybe just play the split towards A. There's plenty of opportunities here. Waiting for the mid-round call. And it doesn't seem there's any call that's been made, really. They're just dying one by one, and that is unfortunate. When they look back at the demos, definitely going to think about how they played this one. And that's the importance of having an in-game leader who is very strong at the mid-round calling. very precise, very quick at finding out what the plan is. Because if you don't find out what the plan is when you have drop room control, stuff like that, you can either go for split towards A, you can go for the full B split, or you can go for the full rotate and just go long towards A. But you need to make a decision, a snap decision, and everyone needs to be on point with it. If not, then this happens. Everyone goes out one by one and just dies. And that happens on a lot of high-level team as well, because those people are very hard to find. That's why you'll see the best teams in the world being defined by their in-game leaders. A Carrigan, a Glaive, are the defining powers, the defining structures between their teams. MSL, all Danes, of course. Very biased. But it's not just in Danish in-game leaders. It's in Brazilian, of course, as well. Fallen, the heart and blood behind SK Gaming. You get it. Lacking some utility in this round, EnVyUs Academy. Pity Scale picking up that first one. Revenge instantly coming in. Haji trying to go for it. Jack's here towards middle. While this is happening, they're actually pushing towards that drop room. Punisher, sitting in a close position, will be mollowed out. And this is a problem you need to watch both choke points of this room here. And they're not doing that right now. That means one of the players, VKL in this case, can just pop out. As Hachi takes down another one. VKL in that flank position right now. Catches the back of Bobble, and that's very nice from him. Rotate coming in here, but VKL just has them on lockdown. They need to get that bomb down right now. There's no time. Just get it. 1 second to go, and they get that bomb down. Lambert pre-fires perfectly. He hears the step. He starts pre-firing. The second the CT pops out. And good stuff. $15-5. Money's tight on that outlaw side, despite winning the last 3 in a row before losing. So they will be in a very bad force. 2 CZ75s, 1 Famas and Bubble, of course, and then 1 M4 on Punisher. Ships with the early Molotov to deny early pushes towards drop room. Already now with the one-man advantage, this round is looking very likely to go into the hands of EnVyUs Academy, but nice nades and good work coming in from ships there. Evening and back out. Definitely still possible. Oh, the timing there. Pop flash doing perfect. If VKL could have pop flashed his teammate into mid there, but now the rotates are coming in from that CT side. Punisher seeing there's nothing here, but they're not pushed into the side just yet. They will face the full CT force and a flank. And usually this goes the way of the CTs. But look at that, Jack's coming in from behind. If he gets this double entry here, it might work. 3v2, all on Punisher. And Spellon already calling GG. I don't think this is GG's yet. Punisher definitely still has a chance here. He knows there's one towards stables. And we have X-ray off right now. For those of you wondering. Murder hole has not been covered. And there we go. Both of them line up. And they got that kill in the back. 16-5. And there we go. Congratulations to EnVyUs Academy. Take the win there. And I'm pretty sure they will take a spot in the playoffs as well. Don't catch me up. Don't hand me up on it. On the math and everything. But congratulations to the Frenchmen. Commiserations to the Bulgarians. And yeah, thank you for tuning in, guys. You can find me at Twitter at RiskGG. And yeah, go show some love to Starladder and Hellcase Cup. And of course the Hellcase guys for putting this on. And that is it for today. Just one best of one for you guys. That's all we get. And yeah, thank you for tuning in. See you another time.
Yeah. Jackson. Yeah. Bounce. Yeah.
Join us here right now.